Captain America: Brave New World tries to usher in a new era with Sam Wilson as the shield-bearing hero, but ends up being another bland, overproduced entry in Marvel's increasingly stale formula. Let's start with the obvious. The plot is a mess. While the film pretends to dip into political thriller territory, it quickly abandons any meaningful intrigue for shallow exposition and tired superhero tropes. The geopolitical conflict surrounding adamantium feels more like a weak plot device than a well-developed narrative arc. There are teases of moral complexity, especially with Harrison Ford's President Ross, but nothing ever comes of it. Ideas are introduced, and then forgotten. Anthony Mackie is a strong actor, but he's let down by a script that gives him little room to breathe. Sam Wilson should feel like a dynamic, fresh take on Captain America, but instead he's reduced to generic motivational speeches and forced heroics. There's no emotional depth, no character evolution, just empty patriotism and CGI-heavy action scenes. The supporting cast is similarly wasted. Ford's presence as Ross is mostly symbolic. He spends more time brooding than contributing to the plot. Even returning characters like Isaiah Bradley are underutilized, serving more as nostalgic callbacks than real participants in the story. Visually, the movie is surprisingly lackluster. The action sequences are overly edited, relying too heavily on green screen and digital effects that feel rushed. There's no distinct visual identity, just a murky, generic aesthetic that makes the film blend into every other MCU installment. Worst of all, Brave New World feels like a filler episode masquerading as a major movie event. It doesn't push the franchise forward, it doesn't take risks, and it doesn't stand on its own. It exists more as a setup for future projects than a story worth telling on its own. Captain America: Brave New World is a hollow, forgettable entry in the MCU that squanders its potential and leans too hard on a tired formula. If this is the new world Marvel is offering, audiences might not want to live in it. Rating 2 out of 5.